When Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger left ECOWAS and formed their own confederation, there was a major concern about the political future and security of these three countries. But Burkina Faso Foreign Affairs Minister Karamoko Jean-Marie Traore says that three countries are secure and united. Karamoko Jean-Marie Traore, Foreign Affairs Minister of Burkina Faso, thank you for joining us here on TRT One-on-One. Let's begin first by getting to know the diplomatic relations between Turkey and Burkina Faso.
Yeah, Turkey is one of the best friends of Burkina Faso. We have a very good relationship, very strong cooperation. And as we say in our village, it's during the hard moment that you can recognize your best friend. And Turkey is one of the countries that still remain in our country and accepted to give us support when we were facing terrorism in his hard phases. So I can say that we have a very good relationship, and this relation is going stronger and stronger year by year.
And talking about the difficult moments that Burkina Faso had and led to the current leadership that we see in Burkina Faso. So what is Burkina Faso's current foreign policy direction following its withdrawal from ECOWAS alongside Mali and Niger?
You have to know that where we were inside ECOWAS, we was expecting a strong solidarity, and that's not come true. And this is one of the reasons that we decided to build another space, which is our confederation, the Sahel Alliance, in where we can live this solidarity. Turkey and our three countries is one of the countries that I can say bilateral support to get some logistic to fight against terrorism. And I think this is something essential, because we were inside ECOWAS, we were looking for strong partnership, we were looking for strong solidarity, we were looking for helps, but the only thing they done at this moment is to decide to take weapon against Niger. I think that this is not, it was not the best choice, because at this moment our need was to make this fight together. And I think our decision, as I say, we removed from ECOWAS not for just to live. Now I think we are trying to go forward and to offer to our people a new perspective.
All right. And just based on what you're saying, so how is the government of Burkina Faso responding to concerns that have been there of a democratic backsliding and delayed transition to civilian rule?
I think we have to accept that it's not possible to build strong democracy on something like we were living. The first condition is to develop our country, and this is what we are going to do. Peace, best condition to create profit for population, and after that, this is for us the main condition. So now, if you see President Traore is trying to fight against terrorism while giving some strong support to our agriculture, industry, and social projects. So I think it is a step that is for me a kind of passage obligé to permit our country just to start a new life.
And starting that new life is what citizens of your country are concerned about when will the elections be held in Burkina Faso?
If you go to our country, you have now almost 900 persons that are always or still displaced persons. Can you imagine a country where people are just looking for returning to their home, to go and to ask them to discuss about election? I think this is not a priority. And if I can take example, this is not for me, it is not me, it's the president of France. When he was talking about Ukraine, he said that it's not possible to organize election in Ukraine. But nobody complained. And the president himself of Ukraine decided unilaterally to postpone the election, and nobody complained. But when it concerns our three countries, and we are facing something very, very difficult in security and terrorism, and we spend our time to explain that it's not possible for us to organize election now. What is the priority is to give food to our people, to make them return to the village, to rebuild the local economy, and after that, yes, we can organize our election. Mm-hmm.
So then how does Burkina Faso justify its alignment with the Sahel of states, with the Alliance of Sahel states? And what are its key objectives within the bloc?
We are looking for a real integration. We are looking for real solidarity. We are looking for real cooperation. This is something that is really missing inside some organization. Because I think that nothing is possible without starting the building on the basis. The Sahel Alliance is something that have his specificity on his approach, because we experimenting the approach going from the top to the bottom. It's not make sense. Now, what we are doing is to listen to people and to transform their expectation to the public politics, and to offer them what they need. This is the basis of the vision of Captain Ibrahim Traore. And this is why we are fighting strongly against terrorism, to give peace. This is why he is investing many money to buy some equipment for farmers, to finance industry, to finance agriculture, yes, and to offer a better life to our population.
So let's talk about the new diplomatic relations, not really new, but the decision by Burkina Faso to turn to Russia. And what role does Russia now play in Burkina Faso's security and diplomatic strategy, especially following the departure of the French forces?
People have to know that between Burkina Faso and Russia, it's a long relationship. But the new thing is what? When we were facing lack of equipment for our army, we were knocking on many doors. All these doors were closed. And when we talked to Russia, they decided to support us. It's the same position like Turkey. Why? Because they know that this is a real need, and without this equipment, we were going to disappear on the planet. So the new thing is based on this relation. And this shows us that the other partners that were conserve their troops on our country, it was not on the basis of sincerity. It's just to content us. But since we took control of our army, Now, things are changing. I told in the previous meeting that in my country, we were facing 2,100,000 displaced people. Now it's less than 1 million. Why? Because we are doing a very good job, and this is because we have now a real army. They have logistics, they have moral, they have good instruction. And I think it's what we were needed since.
And finally, as we wind up this conversation, would like to know what message, as the Foreign Affairs Minister of Burkina Faso, do you have for the international community and Burkinabe citizens in diaspora regarding the country's future and stability?
My first message is to believe on our true country. And they must know that what we are living now in Sahel region is not the beginning. This is the consequence of somehow people remain with their eyes closed on problem in Sahel region. This is, I think, important. And what we are doing now is to let the world know that Sahelian people matter. It is important. We have to listen to their needs. We have to listen to their real aspiration and to give them a real response. It's not used to transpose some response from another areas in the Sahel region. We have our own specificity, and it is important to take them in account.
Karamoko Jean-Marie Traore, Foreign Affairs Minister of Burkina Faso, thank you.